El Palacio de Pena in Sintra, Portugal. Grand towers. That's the passageway we came up to get up here. There's Tamara. The view from the top up here. Take two. I just adjusted this from the night setting to a day setting and pan around. And back. Just to zoom in a little bit, you can see the housing down there in the valley. Pan back around here one more time so you can get the Palacio.
Moeten we heen staffen ons als zo? Waar daar heen?
And that's Emma.
Olha, vamos andar ainda, vai. Olha, quero ver o castelo.
A little bit more here. Moor's Castle. The panorama. It's actually the coast out there you can see in the distance. Turn back around to the Palacio de Pena.
Tem que comprar uma coisa, né? Tu queres que é um pouquinho.
Abre-lhe e veja a qualidade da peça, atenção!
Peraí, fazem um.
Calções a 5 euros!
Had to take a couple minutes of some shouting and chaos of the market. I got to.
She recording for you.
This is the Plaza Comercio, downtown Lisbon. The statue was of a king and it was put up in 1755 after the palace that had been on this same spot was destroyed by an earthquake.
Yeah.
Those are the old trolley cars over there. Over there to your left.
that help, or is it just in the way?
The ferry ship out there on the water. There's the gate where we were down taking pictures.
We're at the top of the St. George Castle.
Built when?
1846.
And down in there is where we caught the tram. Large building. The main cathedral. See a couple of ferries heading out to cross the ocean, or across the Tagus. Cannon here in the foreground. That's the wall. Christ statue out there.
Yes. Okay, 2 pictures.
Bridge. Why did they stop?
Getting their picture taken.
See that building?
There's that lady there that wanted her picture. So they say, let's go back again.
Just a roving band, huh?
I hope you're getting this.
It's video! Oh, that's somebody else. Somebody else who's getting a picture, not me. They keep stopping because people take their pictures. Yeah. More views from the wall of the castle. Looking down on the square down there. Move up. It's the train station right there, the A-frame. From there you have the main drag of the city heading up that way. Hard to see it in the sunlight. I hope it can show up on the camera okay. You pan across this way and see the city. against the walls of the castle. We actually have people's homes. The guy down there trimming his grass. You see the stair-stepped yard. He's got a patio up there and another level with a staircase running down the middle. There's the home. Got all these houses out here. Same thing all the way down here. Fascinating.
Can you zoom that camera?
Yes, I can.
Come stand where camera is and look at the flag over there. When you stand behind it.
Is that the Portuguese flag?
Yes.
That is what I just came down from. We're in Óbidos, north of Lisbon. But before we actually get started, Lonnie wanted me to make a retraction on a statement we made on our previous segment that the Castelo de San Jorge, I think is the name of the place. We said it was built in 1846. It actually was built long before that.
In the 12th century.
What is that again?
In the 12th century.
Oh, thank you. Now
But
we got
it
it
was
correct.
remodeled and rebuilt several times after that. Maybe one of those is where the 1846 date that we saw came from.
Well, anyway, here we are in Óbidos. This is the main, the city center, or what do you call it? The main plaza in the middle of this little tiny village, actually. This village is known for having been here for many, many centuries and has really not even changed for many centuries. We just got through coming down that street. You see it's a very narrow little street. Shops all the way up and down it, crowded with tourists. All the shops are small, lots of different things. You can pan around and see Mom walking along. Over here we have a shop where Jon and Tamara and their kids are inside right now.
Did you say you wanted to get some video just going down the street?
Walk up the street and you see just a narrow place. Lots of people popping in and out of shops. People here from all over the world. Tiles like we have at home. Little side alley. In the street, we've got it's like a chapel of some kind. And back over here to Mom looking in the shop.
They have a map there that has the date of 2004 on it, in case you're interested.
Yeah, we'll look at that. We're on the cliffs in Peniche. Looking out over the cliffs. Out there in the water, you can see that stack being carved away.
One would assume that it's all organic.
Pan over this way. Hope Brian doesn't fall off the cliff there. See the seagulls everywhere. The ocean going way off there into the distance. Way out there. See the waves breaking way out there.
Beautiful.
Somebody down there in the rocks. The waves crashing right below them. Just a little bit of a difference. Down here we got the effluent coming out of a sardine factory. Just across the road over here. And right down here on this sewer pipe, got Brian. You gonna climb in, Brian? Oh, come on, you're on candid camera. Just in case you're curious, that's what Uncle Jon and Tamara's car looks like. And that's the end for now. Back in Peniche again. Out there. Ready to out the warship out there. Another one out there too. See the coastline way out there. Very steep cliffs. See the people climbing up the stairs. down to this platform. I see some people fishing off of there. All the way down there. Where?
Brian's orange shirt is poking out of the rock. He's standing up.
Well, let's pan over here. Let's see if we can find Brian. There's Brian down there. I lost him. There he is. Long way out there. Looking at the other way from the observation deck. Looking along the coast. The lighthouse up there. Hard to keep the camera still, the wind's blowing. Scan back out. Missed it. Looking offshore, there's some islands out there. You already see the outline of the island out there. Okay. Just outside Peniche, we came across this operating windmill. Thought we'd stop and take just a minute of video of it. Going around and around and around. This thing down here near the bottom, there's some little miniature windmills.
talking about.
Oh, Scoopy.
Nacional Palacia de Mafra. It's a Dua Mafra. Did you get the streets on? No. Oh, there it is. I guess no.
National Castle in Mafra, just north of Lisbon. Built by a king as a gift to the monks to become actually a monastery. A massive bell tower with hundreds of bells in it, chimes as they call them. Massive monastery. Huge. You're noticing that some of these windows have pictures in them. Well, these pictures are going to show up in these. Back here to Mom and Tamara and Jon. And there's Emma. Emma and her tongue. Susanna. And Brian disappeared. Torre de Belém. The interior, you can see the ceilings. All these archways. At the gun emplacements. You see Mom there, you get a perspective. Gun emplacements all the way from here, you can see a ball in the corner. Pan around, you can see all these gun emplacements. You see the steel grates there on the floor. Steel grates cover the dungeon down below. See the steel grates down there on the floor. Throw Brian in the dungeon. And back here to put the gun emplacement. See the gun. In here. Look out the window. You got over the river. There's Mom up on the deck of the Torre de Belém to give you some perspective of how big the doorway is. Thank you. Walk through there and you can see the window on the other side. And pan around up here on this deck. See the ocean out there. See the other towers. Susanna just went into that tower. I stroll over this way real quick. Just want to move over here and show you the view off the side. You can see a boat out there on the water. Like a freighter out there with a tug escort. Here comes a motorboat into view. And there's the big bridge. Mom and I are going to drive across that bridge to get to Spain on Monday. Looks like this is a ferry terminal of some kind. Actually, there is a ferry right there. Sorry about that, lost it for a second. Anyway. Step back a step so we can just see the other part of the tower from the deck.
Look, it's a huge boat.
This tower rises way up. In a minute we'll be able to go up here on one of the higher decks. You can actually see people up there in the windows. Still on the tower, just saw this ship again. John was pointing out that if you look closely, the cargo on that ship, that's a cement truck. And up on top there, they got some cars on top of all those containers. I thought that was interesting. Up on the very top of the Torre de Belém, you can see Mom there. That's the very top of the last turret on that side. Brian and Emma just went inside that little turret area. You swing back across. See, that's the door where you go in and out, going up and down the stairs. Let's try and get some pictures of the stairs here in just a minute. I just turn a full 360. You can see this top area is not very big. Come back around again and there's Mom wandering out of view. From up here you can also see the city out there. And I'll pause it and we'll get the stairs. just came up from. Down through here. Got a window that goes off the side, actually gives access to another balcony. See those stairs. This portal is exactly as wide as my shoulders are rubbing as I go down the side. This little tiny room right here. It's got shooting holes out the sides. Bottles. In the Monastery dos Jerónimos in Lisboa. Thought you'd like to see the intricate work on the ceilings up here. You can zoom in on one of these pieces up there. Step over here into the courtyard. The courtyard's beautiful. Bring it up to the upper levels. And that's probably about good enough. Inside the main cathedral at the Monastery is Dos Jerónimos.
Have you said yet where this is?
Sort of. It's the same kind of ceiling architecture.
This is a cathedral in the Monastery of St. Jerome in Berlin.
I'm not sure what this will do, but I'll zoom in on those pictures up in the front. Over here just for a second. See some more beautiful stained glass work. Pan over, you can see the other window over here. Pan back, you can actually see this one that's right next to me. Detail. Oh, that's a huge glass panel. Just keeps going and going and going. Finally get to the top. For curiosity's sake, we pan back around here. There's another chapel-like place back here. We've seen this in a couple of the churches where we've gone to during this trip. Seating places all the way around. We've got different portraits up here. St. Simon, St. Barnabas, St. Matthews, and the list goes on. We got some anonymous. Oops. No, light's too bright there. I can't see that one. So let me just jump over here real fast. And pick up who this is. Augustine. Yeah, that'll do it.
Driving along on the freeway, going on the highway, going east towards Spain, and here's a castle up on a hill. See the castle with the walls all around it. That's what makes it a castle, because that meant it was a military place. We're pulled over so we can get a better look. You can see that there are buildings inside the wall. Looks like this castle has been at least partly restored. Beautiful. Here's another castle on a hill. This one is in Spain. It's amazing to drive along and just see these things off to the side of the road.
Stop.
Corner looking at the Palacio Real.
This is in downtown Madrid.
It's a busy street corner. Got the building back there in the distance. Not sure what that one is. I haven't looked that one up yet. There's a big truck go by for good looking. Look at the side street here. Typical street in downtown Madrid. Actually, this is the Palacio Real, which means the Royal Palace in Spanish. What we showed you a minute ago was actually the cathedral across the street. Until just a number of years ago, this was the Royal Palace for the Spanish king and queen. Huge building. Beautiful park across the street. One more time, pan back here to the gate. Zoom in just a little bit on the gate. See how the gate's got these decorations that are gold. Back to the tower back there. The clock tower back there. On top, we got the Spanish flag. You wouldn't call that good. Subway station. Actually, here comes the next train. Watch it coming in. Our train just left, and here's the other one coming the other direction. That's the whole station. We're at Hotel Abasaria in Toledo. This is looking from the terrace outside of our room down at the city. We got a tremendous view. You pan across. The Alcántara, Alcázar, I should say. And pan over toward this side. I'm not sure whether the sun will drown this out, but just do a complete 360 here. That was our room there. There's Mom. And back to the city. You can see the hotel had a pool down there. A beautiful terrace. In just a second, back really quick just to show you every room down here on the bottom floor had its own little terrace out here. And the upper floors had a little mini balcony. And this is what the interior of our room looked like. All around there's a chair down here, or a hanger down here in the corner. And 2 twin beds is what we had to sleep on. There's a closet back there. And yes, there was even a TV up here in the corner. We were able to pick up some kind of a British program last night. There's the front door heading out into the hallway. The bathroom, with its sink, and shower, and the toilet. That's all we'll show you. Down on the edge of the River Tagus, or the Tajo as they call it here in Spain, there's the Alcázar. Just want to take a quick view of the valley down here, the River Tajo. And my Spanish and Portuguese mixed together. It's cut quite the canyon down through here. It heads out that way and around the other direction. If I pan back over here, I want to just zoom in for just a second down here on these fishermen down there. See these fishermen down there? Well, he's not the only one. There's another one down there that's just through the trees, the branches of the trees. Can't tell, there may be some others back there too. I thought I saw a third one a minute ago, but not exactly sure how they're standing on that ledge there, on that slope. But anyway, Mom just reminded me I needed to take a picture over here. There's a castle back there. Do you see it? Can't find that on our guidebook anywhere, but it was all lit up last night when we were coming through here. That's beautiful. Guess I can pan back over here and you can see the Alcázar. This huge fortress. It has long, long, long history, including some interesting stories from the Spanish Civil War. And pan across over here to the massive cathedral. Not even sure what this big building is in front of us, but it's a huge building. Also, just noticing down here, there's a little park-like area down there. I'm not sure what that's all about, but anyway, interesting stuff all over the place. The Roman aqueduct in Mérida, Spain. This was built a couple thousand years ago.
It's 80 feet high.
It's massive. You pan over this way and there's some more of the structure right here in front of us. Coming all the way over here to the big stone arches, and you pan up there, it's kind of interesting. You look up there on the top, You see some birds up there. There's that one. I'll zoom in on that one.
This aqueduct brought water from a reservoir 3 miles away.
There's that one up there. Look how many of these pillars they built nests. And back over there again. And that's just about, we only got about a minute and a half left of the tape, so I'll just go ahead and close it off right here. At the last minute here, got a train coming by. There he goes.